We got a banger UFC fight announcement and word from our sweet prince, Alexander Poatan Pereira. Let's talk all about it. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. This is MMA 365, the greatest UFC news YouTube channel. So be sure to subscribe, especially because the Wise Beaver has accepted Yuri Prohaska's offering of blue raspberry sour straws. But the Beaver wants a three-course meal. It can only come from Shamil Gaziev. And in order to summon Shamil Gaziev, we need you to hit that subscribe button. 90% of you are not subscribed, and I would really appreciate it if you did hit that subscribe button. Helps me out. Thank you. So, we had this fight announcement. Michael Johnson will be fighting Drew Dober in the UFC 326 card in a couple weeks. The Max Holloway versus Charles Oliveira card. And I think this fight will be a banger. Both of these guys are always in entertaining fights. And I think Michael Johnson, he probably the favorite to win, but there are two factors working against him. Number one, Drew Dober has a reputation for beating fighters like Michael Johnson. You know. And number two, Michael Johnson is on a three-fight winning streak, and usually he is the kind of fighter to win one, lose one, win two, lose two. So there are kind of other factors at play. The superstitions are working against Michael Johnson here, but he is on a really good run right now that I do want to talk about. He is on a three-fight winning streak, not exactly against the cream of the crop, but I wouldn't call Drew Dober the cream of the crop either. He put on a masterclass against Daniel Zellhuber. That was a really fun fight. He just completely schooled him. Um, so Michael Johnson wins this fight. He could realistically be probably one fight away from the rankings. I mean, stranger things have happened. Um, Michael Johnson beat Dustin Poirier way back when. He knocked him out. So Michael Johnson, he's at this point 41, 42 years old, which is grandfather status in mixed martial arts years, especially at the lightweight division. But hey, maybe he's still got it in him. Um, this fight will be taking place in a couple of weeks, and this just adds another nice layer to that card. But what's really itching me about it is the featured fight. Raul Rosas Jr. That's really the best we can get. Rob Font for the third fight on a pay-per-view. Well, numbered card. We don't have pay-per-views anymore. But, it feels like we're a co-main away from having a truly good card. But I do think this fight just adds a little bit more depth. This will almost certainly be on the prelims, but I'll be tuning in because I think this fight should be a good one. And the last thing I want to talk about, Alex Pereira. He spoke in an interview with the Walter Walker. He said his next fight is very close to being announced. We don't know what it is yet, but I'm personally hoping for him to fight Cyril Gane for the interim heavyweight championship. I hope the UFC doesn't strip Tom Aspinall. That would be cruel, in my opinion. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty obvious that the only light heavyweight contender for Poatan left to fight is Carlos Ulberg. And, well, I'm not exactly itching to see that. With all due respect to Carlos Ulberg. The heavyweight class, there's kind of just something about it. People like watching the big boys fight. And Alex Pereira, the rare opportunity, completely unprecedented to be able to be a champion of any kind in three separate weight classes. That's insane. Um, so if I were him, I would be calling for a shot at heavyweight. And he posted a video yesterday where he was stepping on the scales and he weighed around 240 pounds, 110 kilograms. probably can make light heavyweight comfortably from there because he's built different. It's kind of insane that these these fighters cut 40 pounds with, but it, they do it. Um, but someone like Jailton Almeida fights at 235, 240 pounds. So Alex Pereira, he could do a little bit of a dirty bulk for a month or two and definitely easily be heavyweight size. So that's personally what I'm hoping for. But the good news is we will be seeing Alex Pereira soon. I really felt like we were due. I mean, he was in the news for a little while because his shindig with Tracy Cortez. That's over now. He's running, jogging in the rain. Um, he's seemingly back in camp. So we will be graced by Alex Pereira on our television screens very soon. Very soon. And I'm looking forward to it. I hope that they don't put him on the White House card. If it is headlined by Ilia Topuria and Justin Gaethje, mostly because like I just want to spread the love. I don't want the UFC to completely stack one numbered card at the cost of the other cards for the rest of the year. Um, so hopefully we get Alex Pereira in front of a crowd. Um, Maybe in that Miami card. I think that could be a good match. That's coming in April. So good news. Poatan is back. That'll conclude this video for now. Be sure to subscribe so that the wise beaver can get a 3-course meal from Shamil Gaziev. Thank you for watching.